Hey there, Marina Ormes here with your Astro Vibe for Thursday, February 2nd. Today, the moon is in Cancer. You might be feeling a little sensitive. Why am I so sensitive when the moon is in Cancer? Well, it's because you are sensitive. So we go through these inner processes of transformation. Um, uh, Crabs, right? Cancer is the crab, the energy of the crab. Crabs molt. They release their shell and they have what's called a soft shell phase in their life cycle. And so they go through these time periods when they have released their old shell, and they have the sort of a beginning of the new shell that's very soft, because it hasn't hardened yet. It's still growing in. And what does that do? It allows them to grow. It allows them to get bigger, literally and physically. But we can also go through these periods of feeling sensitive, of feeling vulnerable, of feeling soft and mushy as we grow. And growing, of course, can be not just physically in size, but also growing in terms of learning more about ourselves, growing in terms of becoming more strong within ourselves, and more secure, more emotionally strong. So when the moon is in Cancer, we are feeling those things. It is comparable to that energy of sensitivity, of vulnerability. And we need, just like children, right? Cancer is also the energy of the child, of the need for nurturing and mothering and caregiving, that vulnerability. So when we're in those vulnerable spaces, whether we're releasing our old shell and growing a new one, or whether we're developing as a human being or going through some sort of transformation, it is that time period when we are most vulnerable. And we need protection, we need safety. And so that's why Cancer energy is about mothering, is about family, safety, home base, and that feeling of being in your tribe, because that is the kind of external protection we need when we're vulnerable, when we're sensitive. So every month, the moon goes through Cancer, just like it does through all the signs. And that's the time of the month when we might be feeling things, when we might be processing emotions. If you find yourself getting mushy and can't stop the tears from coming, or if you simply find yourself needing space from others because you just feel irritable or moody, those are all manifestations of Cancer energy. And there's also that need for caring and being cared for, caring for yourself, caring for others. How are you doing that? And it's important to take care of yourself because you need to fill up your own cup before you can be there for others. So the energy of Cancer and the Cancer moon. By the way, the moon is the ruler of the sign Cancer. So Cancer, the sign, is also very much about moon energy and lunar energy, which is intuitive, which is feeling based, focusing on emotions and especially emotional safety, but also all kinds of safety. So the moon, Cancer, it's about feeling, it's about sensitivity, feeling things and being vulnerable. But that energy of vulnerability is about how we are moving and transforming and morphing on the inside as we process our feelings, as we let go of things that we don't need anymore, as we kind of shake off some of the things that have rattled us from the past or maybe the present. But it is that energy of sort of shaking things off and maybe crying or feeling our emotions so that we can process and get back to the readiness to step out into the world, which is what we will do when the moon goes into Leo. Leo is about shining and being bright and brilliant. So it's really, this Cancer moon time is really important. You may like it, you may not like it, but it's important to honor yourself, to honor your needs, to honor your feelings, to honor your process, and also to recognize that others also are going through a Cancer moon, and not everybody is aware of how that might be impacting them. So people might be sensitive, might be irritable, might be moody, might not know why, might be snappish, right? Some of those crab claws might come out because people are feeling sensitive and protective. So be patient with yourself, be patient with others. Take some downtime, some time where you feel safe and can rest and rejuvenate if possible. Putting yourself out in the middle of situations where you could be vulnerable to attacks of different sorts, even if it's just a coworker being short-tempered or something. And just avoid those situations where you can. Take care of yourself after they happen. If they do happen, get yourself to a place where you can take care of yourself and attend to your feelings, process what happened, and get yourself back to the remembering of what a strong and sacred human being you are, because emotions are powerful. And you are powerful, and the things that you feel are helping you to be more of who you are. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if this information is helpful. I love to hear your comments. Thank you so much for being here and for sharing. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying these videos. Let me know if there's anything you want to hear more about. And I will see you next time. You can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.